Hello, welcome to the Warren County Sports Authority show, and we are presented by Prater's Barbecue. As you can tell right now, looking at us out in the way, that we are in a new location as well. So we should say thank you to Supreme Building Products. But before anything else, I want to tell you a little bit about Prater's Barbecue and the Phyllis Prater Memorial Steak Cookout coming on June the 6th. If you want to get into that, I promise you, the SCA World Championship qualifier bring top cooks from around across the region to 9576 Manchester Highway. Or Trev, explain that a little bit easier for the people.
Out there on the right.
Is it on the right,
Out
Trev?
there on the right.
Trev, did you make it out there on the right today?
Out there on the right.
Yeah. So if you want a full day of competition, food, and community, head out there on Saturday, June 6th. We will be out there from steaks to ribs, wings to desserts. Competitors will be throwing down all day long with turn-ins happening throughout the day, leading up to award ceremony. And there's even a kids hot dog cooking competition. So y'all can get into that as well. Hope everybody has a good time. You can see some of the best grill masters around battling out for a shot at the SC World Championships. Don't miss a full day of great food, friendly competition, and hometown pride in Morrison. Getting a couple of messages from people saying they can't see us right now, but can you hear us?
Can you hear?
Can we hear?
Can we hear?
Yeah. How are we doing on the?
Yeah, it looks like we could be down.
Oh, we're down?
We're down?
Oh no, we don't want that.
Oh, we're black. We're
in the black. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of people in this community right now who want that to happen. You know what I mean?
Turning us off.
Could have been the Taliban.
Yeah.
You're on, they can hear you.
They can hear us
They know
right now.
what just happened.
Oh,
Oh, we can stop the video.
We've
if we
been
start
hacked.
again.
have we been hacked?
We've been hacked.
Goodness gracious.
They got us.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
The Warren County no way happened.
People are very, very irritated
Yes.
in the comment section. No, we're going to keep talking, keep it. We'll figure this out.
Yeah, I talked to Gary today. He said they still need involved as well as some competitors. So if you're interested in any way, call Gary. He'll get it taken care of.
Yeah. Now people are saying that they can see Kelly on.
Oh,
Hey.
we could be back.
Appreciate you guys. Oh, uh-oh.
Are we
I
back?
see us, folks.
Hey, producer came through.
Yeah.
It was,
Thank you about that. Hey, hit that share button, hit that
hey,
live button.
let's be
everything.
honest. Let's be honest. She's behind. She's over there right now, sweating. What's happening?
Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
They're going to get angry. That's the thing.
No, we don't
Never.
get it.
We don't get angry. We get even. Yeah.
Well, we're trying to.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Woo, it's been a good week.
I put my story up to let everybody know, and then I had a family member that kept pointing out this song lyric to me. They were saying, "Hey, the Mitchell Tenpenny's got a good song."
What's he got?
And the lyric comes down to, it says, "If you won't tell lies about me, I'll stop telling the truth about you." We're gonna get into Take Your Medicine before it's all said and done, because I know you're fed up. I'm a little fed up. Trev was fed up 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You've been fed up. Huh?
And now we're over here at Supreme Building Products, and we can go. And you know that we're gonna have a rant of the week.
Oh, absolutely.
It's gonna be
Hey,
hilarious.
and since the guy sponsors the round of the week, it's got to be quality.
Yeah,
It's
You know
gotta
what
be
I mean?
good. It's gotta be extra quality. But before we start just firing off shots, let's fire off some fireworks.
Oh, yes.
Which means
By that time.
Chris Springs Fireworks
Ooh.
is bringing you Chris Springs Fireworks and hot corner cars bring you the best of the best when it comes to the last week rewind. And we should also say for Chris Springs Fireworks, congratulations, great job that they did last week at our graduation.
Oh, well, hey,
Yeah.
Chris Cope comes through all day, every day,
Yeah,
and twice on Sunday.
and I was told that they're predicting that the big seller this year, the first sellout this year, is going to be the American Tie-Dye by Space Ranger. So if you want to get your hands on that, you need to go over to 35 Chris Springs Road right now.
Is that a
It's
firework?
a firework. It's a box firework.
Time out.
Yeah.
If we had said that, what would you have said it was, Trev?
You don't think you
I
can call
got to get caught up on my fireworks, Trev.
You gotta know what we're doing out here with American Tie-Dye. But yeah, everybody's over there throwing it out. Ryan J. Moore in the Ben Loma Connect message board says, "Love the venue." Judge, thanks for watching. So,
Yes, I got to keep the judge on the good side.
Yeah. But again, too, we really want to thank Chris Springs Fireworks and know that Chris Cope did a great job with graduation. But you can find them at 35 Chris Springs Road, McMinnville, Tennessee. Big things coming on July 4th, and Chris Springs Fireworks will be the go-to place to find all those things that go boom. Let's go. Get over there. And,
Chris Springs, that's out there on the right.
It's out there.
Is it on the right? I think it's out there on the right.
So first things first, when we talk about last week rewind, there was a big event over there at Nunley Stadium, graduation.
Woo!
Did you attend?
No.
No?
No.
No,
No.
I knew
Hey,
that.
heard
I
it
did.
from
No.
the back porch.
Yeah.
Are you heard from the back
Yeah.
porch?
Heard
Yeah.
there was people that parked all the way over Chris Springs.
Yeah, you parked by my house.
Yeah, I was on Red Road.
Red Road?
I was on Red.
That's good.
I
That's
should
good
have
way.
just stayed at the Upper Faulkner.
Yeah,
That
you
would've
could
been all
have
right.
walked from there.
And maybe next year you can actually sell parking places.
Yeah, well, big,
No
big
doubt.
event, graduation. We wish everybody well there, and wish all the kids best of luck.
Oh, best of luck.
Because we know we've went through it.
Yeah.
You know, now that's your unofficial welcome to the world.
Into the
moment.
real world. Hey, think about it. They've got what, three Warren County graduates here?
Yep.
Boy, that tells a lot about the system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that created this monster.
There
You
we
can
go.
do the testimonials,
Yeah.
right?
So I was going to ask Trev on that, like graduation night. Did you do the project graduation thing?
No, I graduated in COVID.
Oh.
So we just got
So-
checks.
Yeah.
Hey, checks work, didn't Hey, checks cash.
Yeah, I did.
Checks
Check-
cash.
Those checks
cash.
were good.
I was gonna ask too. I mean, like it's funny he brings that up because we're still bringing up COVID at graduation.
Yeah, I
That
think
was-
That
was
them
wild.
as sixth graders.
That
I
was
like,
wild.
I was like, how many more years are we gonna
But
have that?
Here's what I love. This is how Warren County does graduation. I want you to think about this, okay? We talk about the Warren County High School. Some of those kids they came from East Side, Liberal, all those places. They've never been to Nunley Stadium.
Yeah.
Correct? They
Sure.
graduate Nunley.
Yeah.
Here's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
I actually graduated from the old middle school. You know where we graduated from?
The
Civic Center. Nunley, the Taj Mahal of graduations. We were so smart. We said, let's go to Civic Center. You know what I mean?
That is good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never got that. I never got that luxury
Yeah.
of the cathedral of
Yeah.
going to Nunley and graduating.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I also should parking for a minimal fee, says Franklin Fisher on the
Yeah, well, you gotta be a
I'm
big
offering a
sport.
shuttle service next year.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, I.
Krebs, Kubota.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can make it happen.
Yes.
Walk on
Invited you.
shuttle on. We'll get you over there.
Get you there.
I legitimately was I drove through at one point on Caldwell Street and was like looking in people's yards and saw some people, and I really just wanted to go, how much? Y'all are sitting in y'all's yard for a reason. How much is it to just park in your
What would you get?
driveway?
What would you?
I would have gave 20 easy.
At least
At least.
20.
Yeah,
I would
you
have
get
given
come
it
on.
would have been an easy 20
If I
to
said
park.
50, would you went for it?
I would have probably went to the next house and said, "I'm taking 20."
Do you want 20? No. All right,
No.
50 works.
Oh,
Whoa!
we knew it might happen.
We're
If it-
breaking things as we
if-
speak.
If it did, they told me just to put it down on the ground, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure that out.
If you need to, I'll just hold it over my.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that right. Oh, wait,
Hey!
whoa. Well, looks like some of those kids I seen shooting over our line tonight
Yeah.
at the church.
I
League.
was told to just pull it down, which is not
Pull
gonna
it
work.
down.
It's tied up.
Come on, Jeff.
Or just take the other.
Jeff's had a problem
Just
with
break
breaking
it.
things this week. Have we not?
Easy now.
I ain't doing my boy like that.
Don't even.
Don't even do it
I
that
ain't doing my
way.
boy like that.
I may or may not have taken a chair out this week.
Well, we're
Appreciate
dropping. Hey, this chair's gonna work. Look at that.
There you go.
Look at that.
Very good on that.
We
All right, second,
improvise.
Hey, we're professional.
Hey, we-
second thing, this happened last week. Rewind.
Yes.
Coach, I think you put the Warren County Way out there. You want to explain? You want to go any further with what's going on there? The Warren
Oh.
County Way, kind of in 35 hours. I think we hit what 1,800 followers at one
What
point?
is it? I'm
I don't know.
not familiar. What is the Warren County
We
Way?
know the way.
We know the way.
We know the way.
Here's what the Warren County Way is about. We kind of said, and I think we got to get this out. Okay?
Go ahead.
Because Simmons has done a really good job. It's like he's had some free time in the last couple weeks. Put out stories left and right. I mean, 1,000, 2,000 word articles,
Yeah.
just killing the competition.
Yep.
Okay? Hey, Corbin Felton signs today. I love it. He signs today. Jeff puts out a story about an hour earlier than everybody else.
I like it.
Hey, not only is he first, the most. Okay?
We know the way.
People are not realizing this is just not a sports deal.
No.
We have went out and hired 2 of the most qualified journalists that this community has ever been associated with.
Probably about combined over 40 years of experience.
40 years of experience
in Warren County,
in Warren County.
not just in procession in Warren County.
They're chomping at the bit.
Yep.
So we're just not going to be a sports deal. We're going to cover it all, from county meetings to BOMA meetings to the business sector. I am the guy that's going to, y'all seen it. We got a cartoon coming. We got a cartoon coming too. You got to be able to compete. You know what I mean? And I think the cartoon's going to work well.
It's gonna be
Going
good.
to work well. But I'm telling you, we're excited. And the response has been overwhelming.
Yep.
Here's the response.
Yep.
Can't wait to subscribe.
Yep.
Can't wait to be a part of. What do we need to do to be a part of it? Businesses, we got lunches. Hey,
Yeah.
didn't know we was gonna have business lunches.
Yeah,
You know
come
what I
on
mean?
now.
Multiple.
Multiple business lunches.
Yep.
Got people that can't wait to be a part of this. Going to work with Warren first in doing this, and we're going. Hey, we have told you 3 weeks ago. You give us 60 days. You give us 60 days, and you're going to see things that you didn't think you would see. And we love competition. I love competition like no other. No other.
Yeah.
So, hey, the Warren County way is we going to compete.
Yep.
Hey, best man wins.
The outpouring.
Go ahead.
No, the outpouring of support's been awesome over the last, what we announced 35 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's
somewhere. I don't even know if it's been out for 48 hours. We're already over 1,700.
It's just been awesome.
1,700.
We talked about it at work, and then we talked about it in the group.
Yes.
It's like, we're going to hit 1,000 before the end of the week. Well, then it quickly turned into, hey, we're going to hit 1,000 before the end of the day. And those numbers have kept growing. So for everyone who's followed and reached out in some way, we greatly appreciate it.
Yep.
One other thing I want to announce, okay? I want to make sure I make this clear, okay? We're not going to name the names, but somebody has been hired. And these two guys got the luxury. Oh, that's a bad choice of words. They got the luxury of seeing my son and myself talk about a little business venture.
Yep.
Okay? And my son says, if I'm going to start this, I need to hire a female. Way too many males in this. Kelly, she would agree.
Yeah.
Like, hey, in all these businesses, we got male after male after male. My son says, we need to hire a female.
Yep.
Is that what he's saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I said, we're going to hire the best person.
Yep.
And we've done both. So, hey, last time I checked, boy or girl, there's about 50% of each. To all our female followers out there, you're going to love it because you're going to get a perspective that we can't give. And Kelly's going to love it too. She's going to have somebody to actually talk to that doesn't, that actually doesn't have to shave. So I'm fired up about that.
Appreciate Franklin Fisher in the comment section. Again, been on the message board saying great article on the little spots. Hey, go right now. You can go to the Warren County Way. If you haven't already, go to Warren County Way, hit the follow button, hit the like button, go into the invites, invite all your friends to go over there. And you can also look on the Warren County Sports Authority. That being said, WarrenCountyWay.com. The domain is purchased.
It's purchased.
The site is being constructed.
It's like it's on we're going like from Squarespace, right?
Yeah.
I'm hearing words I didn't know anything about.
Yeah, we're working through that.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a pretty good preview of it from this on tomorrow, and then I
Yes.
think that by next week, no later than June 1st, we will be launched. All these stories that we are posting on Facebook right now are being backlogged, so you will be able to go back and see all those as well. So again, too, website's gonna. I think the one thing that we're trying to do is make sure that when we launch, this website looks top notch.
Another thing that we want to make sure, because I don't really get into talking about how people are, but I've got a father. Let's be honest. There's no way he don't listen to me anyway.
Yeah.
But there's no way he's listening to this on Facebook right now.
He got a flip phone.
He got a flip phone not working.
Yep.
But he wants to be able to read something. Well, we got the Village Voice right here. I've dropped him a paper off. Kelly dropped. No, I didn't. Kelly dropped him one off yesterday. Any story that we've got on ours, she needs to put in the Village Voice.
Yep.
We're all for it. We're going to work together. Am I right on
Local voice.
Look, my bad.
It looked like I was hitting a loser. The local voice.
The local voice. My bad. Where'd I come up with Village Voice?
You're a very illiterate.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
You love alliteration.
Exactly. So the local voice. Hey, we're going to work together with this. Can't wait to see. Hey, I can't wait to see Troy Sullins be able to read Jeff Simmons' stories, because I promise you, he's not read any of them online because he can't get online. Okay.
Well, the first one I'm going to have to write's about. I have to write something about you again, and then Diane will be wanting to cut it out.
Oh
and,
yeah.
I've got those messages. You wrote something about him, but I want to be able to hang it up on the fridge.
I didn't see a lot of those. It's been fridge I didn't know about.
Yeah. So again, looking
Yeah.
forward to that. And again, too, like I said, worst case scenario, June 1st, that'll be launched. But again,
Yep.
be on the lookout. We will put that out there, but be ready to bookmark WarrenCountyWay.com.
.com.
.com. Yeah.
.com.
Yeah. Ready to
It's
go.
like .com. That's like it actually started with .com, right?
Hey,
Yeah, don't see a lot of
it's pretty popular.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. Don't see a lot of those LLCs.
Well, Trev, anything else over the last week that you want to bring up? I mean, I know that we've been. I mean, again, the reception that we've gotten from this show,
Oh,
the reception
unreal.
it's unreal. It's absolutely been unreal for the people that are out there. Again, too, we're putting up numbers that we've never seen before on this show before.
One thing
And
about-
I'll say this much, guys. We can't say it right now. The guy I told y'all about who's going to be coming on, he's coming in June.
is
I didn't get to tell y'all before the show.
really.
Hey,
Sorry. Yeah, that we got a. If y'all like legendary coaches,
Oh my goodness.
hey.
just so you know, we'll have another one in June.
Oh my goodness.
Got it.
And hey, Simmons has pulled off a coup. Hey, next week I think we got a good one coming too.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we got a local legend coming next
we
week.
have a local.
That's
legend coming.
legendary in this
Yeah.
arena.
Yeah. So
One thing I think we got to get, I think we're overlooking
Go ahead.
the UCR deal.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about that last week. That's been a
gigantic.
hot topic of
I think it's starting to set into people what it means.
yes.
Yeah.
With the UCR, Upper Cumberland Reporter, and I think people. This is the thing that I've seen. Some people were unfamiliar with it.
Yes.
And now they're messaging because they've seen what the Upper Cumberland Reporter's been doing at the state in the spring fling.
Yes.
And at the state, they're like, whoa. Y'all are going to do that?
Yes.
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 Yes, that's what we are doing. The UCR is spreading its wings. It wants to bring in Warren County, and we're going to be the broadcast team for Warren County. So that's how that's working again.
And one thing we want to make sure that we get out, okay? And I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Let's go over this again.
Yep.
All we want at Nunley Stadium and in the Dalt, all we need is a place to set up. We're not knocking anybody else out of their rent.
Nope.
Okay? We're not taking anybody and sweeping them under the rug.
Nope.
All we're doing is bringing the UCR into Nunley Stadium,
Mhm.
where guys like Josh Winfrey will be able to talk,
Yeah.
type things out. It's interactive type things.
Yeah.
And then like we're gonna have athletes that make the UCR top 15 and
Yep.
maybe coaches of the year and
teams that are in
teams. Hey, and then when we go to state,
Yep.
we're actually able to do this.
Yeah, we are. We're
that's
as
close.
close. We're as close. Yeah, it's actually one of those things where the broadcast team that you've heard for the entire year gets to keep saying
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Right.
And, so I think, again, too, I think it's really starting to set into people that what we're going to be able to do as a broadcast. And, again, and the UCR, they point it out all the time. It's free. It's on
free.
Facebook.
Yeah.
There's no subscription
No
that you're going to
subscription.
need. You're going to get on
Facebook,
Facebook. It's
YouTube.
going to be right there.
Yes.
It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on YouTube. You're just going to get to hear the things that people have asked us since we started this podcast in my house. 2 miles that way,
Yep.
and with a lot of wood, probably from Supreme Grill products.
This one's a lot more
Yeah.
colorful.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Trev, now we're going to do the ad read, you're going to know even more. You can just look around.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you
Hey.
need for that home improvement project?
Doors.
Trev?
Yeah.
Don't know.
But no, again, it's just going to be something that we're going to be able, because everybo's asked was, hey, we'd love to hear y'all's commentary on the game in real time.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get. That's the biggest thing on that. Anything else that we need to do for last week? Rewind.
I think I covered.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. I want to take your medicine. I want to take your medicine
You want
because I want to keep the energy where it
You
needs
want-
to be.
Are you saying we don't have good energy for the
I
entire
know.
2
I'm
hours?
saying the energy. I think the energy
You
is
said
where
it's
it
good.
wants to be.
Yeah.
I want to keep it there. Hey, if you're tired of being treated like just another number at a big chain pharmacy, it's time to make the short drive to Spencer Drug Company. At Spencer Drug, you're not just a customer, you're family. It's not slogans. That's how they do business every single day. Friendly faces, personal service, and people who actually take the time to know you. Need prescriptions filled fast? They got you covered. If you need answers about your medications, they're right here to help, spearheaded by Rhonda Barnes, Beth Kirby, and their great team. They make it easy and convenient to take care of your health. And here's the best part. It's all with that hometown service you can't get anywhere else. So whether you're in Sparta, Bentonville, Spencer, or anywhere nearby, take the drive and see the difference yourself. Spencer Drug Company, where service still matters. 120 College Street, 931-946-7900. And here's what I would ask, because I'm going to take your medicine right now.
Tell me.
There's some people
Oh.
my former employers. I want y'all to go and find a pharmacy. I would suggest that it's a drug company. That's a really
Great
good
ad,
Yeah,
right?
great
Great ad reading and a great.
I would suggest that one, and go find some truth serum
This is gonna be.
and take it, because I haven't had to say anything in the last 2 weeks about my former employer other than to answer and tell people when they ask me about things that I'm being lied about. Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth is all I ask. Go get your truth serum and tell the truth. That's it. That's all I ask. That's it. Because I'm tired of having people come to me and say, oh, hold up, let me, show of hands. Have you heard something about me that you didn't know in the last, let's say, week, 2 weeks?
Oh, multiple.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah. You know who hasn't? Did you hear it from me? Did you hear it from me? Did you hear it from me? Did you hear it from me?
We never talked.
No, because we don't talk about it. We're moving forward. On to the next adventure is what I said 2 weeks ago. And that's this new adventure. The new adventure is the Warren County way. I found the way. On that.
Saw the light.
I saw the light, found the way. Yeah, we're getting into easy now. Now we're gonna be on the one preaching the gospel. No, again, I'm tired of having to clear up people's lies. Just tell the truth. Take your truth serum, go to the pharmacy, take your medicine, and be fine. And we'll be fine with that. I'm over it. I'm over it, Chris. I'm over it, Trev. I don't. If y'all have another one.
No, I mean,
Go ahead.
I will say this, and most of the time, what the best way to do this, and I think I just talked to somebody right before we come on air.
Yeah.
Hey, just 3-way call.
yeah. Just call somebody.
Just call. Hey,
Yeah.
just get everybody on 3-way call.
Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll talk it out.
I had that conversation with somebody yesterday. They said, "Hey, I had heard this, this, and this, and I was waiting to ask you." And I was like, "You don't have to wait. Just call me." And that's just what it's come down to. Is in this last 2 weeks, I've heard a lot about Jeff that I didn't know, which is crazy because we talk all the time. So, but it's just get some truth serum and move on.
Yeah.
We were like in some of those meetings.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Some of
Yeah.
that stuff was said. I didn't know was accurate.
No, yeah.
Interesting.
So that would be my thing there. Take your medicine. Trey Butler brings up Cavs for blowing the
Oh,
lead
my
last
goodness.
night.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah,
Yeah. They're done.
I don't know if there's medicine they're taking
they're
for that.
done.
There's no
Yeah,
medicine there.
there's no medicine.
Just
for
go ahead and
that
get your plane tickets.
one. Yeah.
Cancun.
Can't come on free.
Cancun
Whitney
on
Norris
three.
Rowland, thank you. She said wonderful. Ben Loma Connect Message Board says wonderful article on the Warren County Middle School football team. In fact, I think we got more things to talk about when it comes to the Warren County Middle School, and we can get to that. And in fact, we could probably do that. Anything else on Take Your Medicine, guys? I think that everybody has that same. I think there's that situation that we all have when it comes to that. I have the problem that I've had is. And this is the problem that some people have right now is they can lie to people thinking that they're not going to come to ask me the truth. They like me more. They're going to ask me. They're going to believe me. Stop lying. All right. Let's go into the Trav's TNT.
You know what?
Power
He's
Broker.
fired up.
You know what? I'm glad we just let him have this.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to let
Let
a
him-
man roll.
let him
You
go.
got to let a man
Let the
go.
big dog
Let
eat.
the big dog eat.
Yeah. I'm just saying. All right. Trav's TNT Power Broker of the Week. I said we
Ooh.
were going to talk a little bit about the
Yeah.
middle school. I think this might be somewhere. Hey, when you think power, think about your friends at the Napa store on Burstable Highway. If you need extra juice, think about powerful Legend batteries. Have you overpowered your hydraulic hoses? They probably got some around here. I don't know.
I don't think there's hydraulic hoses in this building. Right?
Okay, never mind then.
But there's plenty. There's plenty around.
This is why they
building.
don't let. This is why.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Give me. Hey. I talked to Napa. To Thomas 4 times.
Hey, they professionally build gates, hydraulic hoses. While you wait, do you need stronger power tools? Napa has powerful stuff like Carlisle, Ingersoll Rand.
You said that right. AR.
And,
AR. My bad.
And feel free to call them at 931-474-6272 for more information. Napa, the proud supporter of Trev's TNT Power Broker of the Week.
Who we got this week, big boy?
Hey, it's my boy, Kingston Judkins.
Oh.
Goes to the state tournament for track, gets second in the high jump, and it just gives me a good opportunity to talk about my boy King. I got to coach him. He was a great kid. So seeing him go on into track and accomplish big things is always great.
Yeah.
Big time second in state.
Yep.
What was it? What was his lead?
5'8".
5'8".
Come on,
I want to make
Come
sure.
on, dog.
I needed to
Come
know.
on, dog.
I needed to know how
Check-
much you researched.
Come on, checked it right before we got on.
On that. So yeah, 5 foot, jumping 5'8". I think he was actually the first person in the competition to actually clear that height. the kid from Ridgeway ended up clearing 5'8" and then was able to get 5'10", so he won. But Kingston took second place on that and was also 1/4 of the 4x100 team that also competed in the state event. They finished 9th, and I think they did a personal record. And I think they even said that it might have been the fastest time that's ever been recorded by a Warren County middle school 4x100 team.
Yeah, a lot of good athletes that were on that track team at the middle school this past year. They had a heck of a year.
Yep. Well, we should say too, Maitland Morris
and
Royce Moore and Morris' son, the 3 M's that were on there with Kingston Judkins out there did a good job. So hey, congratulations, way to go out there. Went to Knoxville.
Yeah,
had a good time up at UT.
One thing I will say about that, and it got brought up on the UCR. Okay, and I'm sure those kids
I think they had a ball.
thoroughly enjoyed going to Knoxville.
Yeah.
But when you talk about spring fling, we didn't realize how good we had it when everything was 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
45 at the most. Now that they've separated and no one talked about it, that is very tough. Very tough.
The one that hurt me the most, the absolute most when it came to that, was the moment that Lauren Slatton got amazing at golf.
Yeah.
They moved the state to Sevierville.
Yes.
I'm like, why? She's gonna win. She's gonna win 20 minutes down the road. Well, she ended up winning anyway. So, but hey, Kingston Judkins, second place in the state in 8th grade. So, I mean, you got to think.
Yeah.
I mean, that puts him on pace to be.
He's going to be in the conversation.
Multiple sport athlete,
for years to come, for sure.
A very good athlete. And I'm sure he's going to be trying out for a couple of teams. We're going to talk a little bit about tryouts before it's all said and done on tonight's show as well. Again, if you're on Facebook right now, hit that share button, let everybody know. And then also, too, go to the Warren County Way and also hit that and share that. And Warren first as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got a lot of Warrens here.
Yeah.
If you see Warren, just click it.
A lot of W's.
Like it. Follow it.
Well, it's good to cover Warren County.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. And Warren County is
more than one street.
Yeah, it's a lot more than a street. It actually has multiple ways.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we found those ways.
Yeah.
Deborah Evans says in the Ben Lomond Connect message board, awesome Kingston. And Bonica Baker says, amazing accomplishment. So again, too, very proud of our very own pioneer.
Yep.
Again, Trev.
King.
Hey, listen, I'll give it to you. Again, too, this is the Ben Lomond Connect message board that you can go and sound off, get in there. The Mud Bum's Hot Wings Hot Takes always on the line when it comes to the Ben Lomond message board. But this spring, refresh more than just your home. You can refresh your internet with the Ben Lomond Connect. Enjoy the power of true fiber to the home network built with you in mind. That means no outdated hybrid coax and no frustrating upload speeds from national providers. Just fast, reliable connection. Choose from 1 gig, 2 gig, or up to 8 gig speeds for your home or business. Don't sneeze in my eye. Oh, come on.
I forgot. There's a hot.
Bless you, man.
the no cough button is an adjustment.
You can choose between 1, 2, and 8 gig speeds for your home or business. Stream brighter, game smoother, or work smarter all season long with Ben Lomond Fiber. Call your local BLC office or visit Ben Lomond Connect today. Again, some exclusions may apply. Ben Lomond Connect, delivering the internet
at the speed of light.
Can I give a little personal about Ben Lomond?
Go ahead.
Okay. Sometime this morning at our business, phone system had some issues.
Yep.
Equipment has some issues.
Yep.
Diane makes that call. Let me tell you, 2 guys, Mr. Cox, Mr. Hollingsworth, on the scene like it was a 5-alarm fire. Had that bad boy back up and running in no time. That's why Ben Lomond, just like us, local business, working with local people to keep local businesses and local people running. What you guys did today at Ben Lomond, hey, huge shout out, because I watched the move at the speed of light. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, you got to know the line.
I was
you got to be ready.
Hey, me and Jeff both got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So would you say that Ben Lomond Connect helped you avoid disaster?
Oh, a huge demand. Because when you come in, you start realizing like something's wrong. Like the phone's not ringing. And you know what I mean?
Phone's
Great job.
ringing.
It's always ringing.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, they came in. Whoop.
Well,
It's like we like it.
in the biz, they call that a segue.
That is a good segue.
And avoid disaster.
That'd be brought to you by Adam Wood of Farm Bureau Insurance, also out there in Morrison.
Is it on the right?
It is.
Okay.
Not as far as Prater's on the right, but it's out there. Hey, go out there. He does it all, home, auto, and life. Give Adam a call at 931-668-7075. Once again, that's 931-668-7075. Stop in and see us at 6282 Manchester Highway.
Yeah.
On the right.
On the right.
Yeah, before we get into the avoiding disaster, I should give a shout out. I see Connor Winton working on it.
Connor over
our boy
there,
C-Dubs, he's in the
C-Dubs.
comment section. He's trying to get everybody stirred up.
Took
a
like
bit.
a 27-day vacation, it seemed like. Went down to Florida.
So everybody know that C-Dubs in the audience with us as well. So avoiding disaster. We just talked about tryouts and coach. We're going to go through some of these times. We're going to be going through them this week. You have before. Avoiding disaster. Is this more athlete avoiding disaster or coaches avoid disaster this week? Who has it tougher this week in your opinion?
A lot of pressure. Hey,
Yeah.
Short term, there's a little pressure on the athlete.
Yeah.
Long term, you make a mistake and your job gets taken away.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. A lot of pressure on these kids coming in, wanting to make teams. You got to show up. You got to do your best.
Yeah.
All those key words we talk about, but especially as freshmen, all these kids are now coming in.
Yeah.
That have played against each other. We've talked about that. Now you got to be on the same group.
The
pool. You got attitude's big.
Yep.
You find out early on if a kid's got the right type of attitude, their mindset to make this work. But when it comes to coaches, man, you don't want to let that kid get away that maybe goes up the road and then beat you for 3 or 4 years.
On Friday or whenever the tryout is, I'd say the pressure is probably on the kid.
On the kid?
You got to perform.
I agree.
But then when it comes to preparing the kid and putting the kid in the best position to succeed, then the pressure's on the coach.
Yeah, I mean, I think now that I've been coaching for a while, I see it more from the coaching perspective of because I was talking to some coaches today who I know on Friday are going to have a incredibly tough day.
Yes,
because they're going to end up with probably double the amount of kids that could make their team than can make their team. And that's going to be a tough day for them. But I think Monica Baker pointed out in the Ben Lomond Connect message board, said both of them, honestly. And I start, as I take my coaching hat off a little bit, I start thinking about to the kid, the Jeff Simmons that was a freshman that went out and got cut. And how tough that was on me. And how I to be honest, that the sport that I got cut from, I kind of just said, I want to be around it. For about 20 years. So I can understand that if you want to that's the kind of internal pressure that I hope kids won't be putting on themselves in a 2-hour showcase on Friday. Just be going out there and try to perform to the best of your ability.
Another thing that when we talk about coaches, what you really don't want to have happen if you're a coach, you've got that kid that you think's coming in. The practice tryout start about 11. And you're looking around going, that kid's not here.
Yeah.
So you start making phone calls and you realize they're not coming to try out or maybe they're going elsewhere, especially with the transfer deal.
Yeah.
So that you don't really think about it, but there's times that happens. It almost puts a black eye on the program because everybody's going, where is that? Where's that kid at?
Yeah.
That was going to be the future of the program, and they're no longer here.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question based on what you just said. Yep. You said that you didn't make a team back as a freshman, and you kind of did away from that sport.
Yep.
What would you do in today's times with how high schools work? Would you
go
another route?
You just go down the road.
Okay.
Man. Yeah. I will say it wasn't until I actually came back and tried out my sophomore year too, and then got cut again. And then at that point, I was like,
I'm done with back-to-back.
I'm done with baseball.
I got double dip.
Good. Yeah. After that,
it's not like you overlooked me twice.
But no, that's great. That is a great question because I think that there are going to be coaches that are going to be thinking about that this Friday.
No doubt.
It's not just, hey, I got to pick the right team and the right amount of people, but you have that thought process of, if I cut this kid, it's not like I can go back in a year and say, hey, if you'll work on your game, I think there will be more opportunities next year. You have to understand that kid's probably going down the road. They're going up the road. I mean, they're hitting Highway 55. They're going to go do. There's different places and different opportunities. And as you said, the transfer portal and the transfer portal don't even kick off for these upcoming freshmen. Because they're not even in it yet.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I have 2 offers. So I think it's a crazy world we live in.
Another thing that we've not brought up. Okay, now let's say that I'm an athlete and I start looking around and I see a kid that's maybe from another county and he's decided to come here, and you're looking going, that kid's gonna get some playing time. So a lot of dynamics are a little bit different
Yeah.
in today's times than maybe 10, 15 years ago.
I remember you.
Yes, I played against
Oh,
you.
yeah. Did
You
have
just
20?
dropped 40 on me last year.
Holly Palumbo in the Ben Lomond Cadet Message Board says tryouts are one of the only things I don't miss about coaching. Going from 60 to 16 to 20 was tough.
No doubt.
What was the biggest number? What was the biggest number you ever had to try out and then ultimately ended up cut? Because
I
the biggest
think
tryout
the
number-
first year when we got there, the trout numbers were around 80 to 90.
Oh,
kids.
Wow.
I mean, and it was a 2-day deal.
Yeah.
And that was, and you're gonna see that when new coaches come in,
Yeah.
because a lot of kids think, hey, I've got a new opportunity, a new lease on life. I didn't know a lot about what was going on as far as kids inside the school, those type of things. But usually we had about 60 to 70, but I think there was 80 or 90 the first year we tried out, especially with freshmen.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the team that's going to have the most kids try out this year is going to be flag football.
I mean, I think
I heard a rumor today that they think that there might be upwards to 60 freshmen try out for that.
60
team.
freshmen.
And you got to remember, they kept 40 and they only graduated 8.
Whoa. You're saying triple digits.
I think they hit triple digits. They were 80 to 85 last year. They just went 17-2 when we're in the state contention. And you got a lot of kids, especially 8th graders, who've never played that sport before.
Okay.
So this is their first foray into this. I always wanted to play football, but I never had the chance. This is their first chance. I think they could have 100. I think they could easily have 100 for football.
That's a good problem to have, Paul Willis.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that defensive staff, and Steve Hillis, and all of them, Cam. Well, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Woo!
I mean, like I said, good problem to have. But I also
okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because you know my opinion with this, but we might want to hear some others. They've got how many kids they have total on the team last year?
I think they kept 40.
They got 40. You said 40. You
Yep.
had 8 graduate.
Yep.
So you got 32 returners.
Theoretically.
32 that basically were on the squad last year that could, if they wanted to try out.
Let's say 30.
That's
Let's say
okay.
30. Yeah.
They've got a lot of starters coming back.
Yes, they do.
With that many kids trying out,
Yeah.
would it hurt your feelings if kids like McBride and some of the players that were huge contributors, if you just said, hey, you came to try out, you're good.
Yeah.
We're going to look at some of these. Does that bother you if that happens?
I have a hard time. Well, you just use an example. There's 2 examples right now for the flag football team that you got to assume that will be there on Friday. That really, it's not that they won't be asked to show their stuff. They can't. You got a quarterback. You got a quarterback who just. And hey, shout out Chloe Wanamaker. Hey,
great story.
Appreciate that. Again, best wishes on your recovery. I already was told that she's going to be going to physical therapy on Friday. That she's already going to be working, hoping to get that knee right and be back by February. If not, I heard a 7 to 9 month recovery process on that. And if knowing Chloe Wanamaker like I do, I bet it's closer to 7 than it is 9. But you got a that's an all-region quarterback.
Yep.
Already has offers,
Yep.
is in the midst of getting offers. That's a potential college level athlete that she's not that she won't ask her to try out. She can't.
Yes.
We know McBride had a knee injury in the Blackman game that thankfully was not super serious,
yes.
but she's probably still a little bit limited when it comes to that. So I don't think it would hurt my feelings if you go to a Willow Durant who was all region to those kids and say, thanks for showing up.
Yes.
Appreciate you going over there. If you want to hold the clipboard and write down some
Yes.
names for us or some numbers for us, you kind of got a spot here.
Yeah.
Now, there are some people that would say, got to try out every single year.
I wasn't one of those.
I think it depends on the number. When you got 80 to 100 kids,
That's what I'm
it's
talking
like,
about.
all right, well, I know what you can do. I
Yes.
need to see what this kid can do, and it's just
It's tough in the sense that the problem that I would see with this and with the coach is you have to be I would almost say you have to almost be an all or nothing. If you would you be agreeable as a coach to say these 10 are on the team? Now you other 20 who were on the team, you're going back in the bucket.
Well, what we always did is if you were a member of the varsity squad the year before and you wanted to come back and try out, if you're on the varsity squad, it's hard to say you're out.
Yeah.
But if you're a varsity member of last year, and I'm sure some of these kids, there was some crossover, there were some varsity JV type kids. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
But if you got varsity players that played those kind of minutes, I'm not saying you pick out one or two. I'm saying if there's 8 to 10 to 12 and you know they're going to be on that list, go out and look at others during that time. That's just my personal opinion.
As a coaching staff, it makes total sense. I want to evaluate the people that are on the fence on.
Yes.
These kids aren't on the fence.
No.
They're going to be on the team. So I need to go spend my time looking at, do I want these other 30 kids or do I have 50 new kids that can potentially beat out those 30 kids? It's tough. There's no wrong way to do it. I think that when you look into it, though, I mean, I think I've been to your tryouts. I always thought it was funny I think you would give them the first minute. Hey, can you go over there and 360 dunk? If you can do it, go do it and then leave.
Yeah.
You made the team.
Absolutely. I'm going to be honest. If Paul Willis lines a young lady up and says, hey, go from one end to the other, and she runs 80 yards in 8.1 seconds, I don't think she needs to do anything else. She's good.
Good go.
She's good.
Hey, let me tell you the easiest way you can make a Chris Sullivan's basketball team.
What's that?
I saw it. Take a charge.
It
wasn't about scoring. It wasn't about dunking.
Yeah, if you want to take charge of tryouts.
My boy Jerry, he took a charge in tryouts.
Yeah.
Coach Sullivan said, hey, he said, what's your name? Jerry said, I'm Jerry. He said, all right, that's all I needed to know.
Jerry made the squad.
Yeah. Anyway.
To clear up some rumors that are building up in the Ben Lomond
goodness gracious.
If 100 kids try out for the flag football team, I am not dyeing my beard. Good try, Connor, on that one. Keith Vaughn asked, do you think it will get as much support as regular high school football? Not anytime soon would be my answer to that.
Yeah.
That being said, I think it's been well supported.
Yes.
One thing that and you guys may know this, and maybe I'm just a little bit behind the curve.
Yeah.
I've seen where White County is going to start a middle school flag football team.
We got to get there.
Because you're talking about a lot of young ladies that are coming over to the high school. It's a sport they want to play, but they've not played.
Yeah.
So when does that happen? Is that this year? Is it next year? Where are we at in that process?
The last that I heard about it is right now, and you'll get a kick out this funding issue.
Funding issues.
That once we're able to figure out how to fund it, that it'll probably be a lot quicker process to do that. To which I was.
Well, let's make sure we get it funded because C4, he'll need to be paid for the uniform. You know what I'm saying? We got to fund it.
Yeah. So that'll be the clearest thing. But yeah, we've already seen White County. I think I heard that Van Buren County is already on that. And I mean, I'm not saying that TMSAA is getting a league together for championships right now, but schools are doing it.
Yeah.
And
TMSAA will not be far behind
Once
having
the ball gets rolling.
Well, you just said it. If you've got 40 to 50 young ladies that are wanting to go try out at the freshman level, that tells you there's interest there.
I mean, we've said this 15 times already on this show in the last couple months. I don't think you would struggle having teams at our county schools tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
You could start tryouts, and I think you could have a flag football team at the majority, if not all, of our schools. Because I coach.
I would love to.
I coach at the smallest one.
Huh.
I coach at the smallest one. I guarantee you that boy could put a flag football team for middle school on the field next year. So if they could do it, all of them could do it.
Oh my goodness.
On that one. So I think it's going to have to happen. Aaron Boyle, Kirby Stewart Williams of the Ben Lomond message board says, I would do returning players in a day and new players try out a different day. Aaron Blaylock says, we did return players on a different day, so we could take a look at the newer players in better detail. I think there's
Paul Willis got it figured out.
They're figuring out. I think she was actually talking about volleyball.
Okay, my bad.
Aaron was talking about that one, but but I think she's one that's going to deal with.
Well, she's going to deal with the same thing. She dealt with it last year as well too.
They just had a camp and did a good job of getting all of our young kids getting ready for volleyball. And again, too, I think they're going to go there. And I think I just saw a message come through a second ago too, said that we got like 55 kids coming out for band.
Band? Really?
Hey.
We might have a gigantic Pioneer Pride band next year.
It's been a while since we've had those type numbers in that because that band.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Back in my heyday, it covered the field back in the 90s. Now,
hey, Chilcutt got in the Hall of Fame.
You put him there, didn't you?
I was part of it, yes. On that one, Aaron clarified that was for volleyball. So yeah, I think that there's when it comes. But going back to our original topic, avoiding disaster on this one is I don't think there's really necessarily just a disaster. I think more than anything, I'm just best of luck to all the
Yeah,
kids
hey,
that are going out
just
there.
go out there
And best of
play.
luck to the coaches on
Well,
making it. It's
you know,
not,
one
it's
thing
not an easy day.
You know, one thing I like about what we just talked about,
Yeah.
when you talk about that many kids are coming out for band, you're talking about this many is coming out for flag football, all these type of things. We talk about all the time. Kids just sit in front of the phone and that's all they do.
Mhm.
I like seeing that you've got kids that want to be active,
Yep.
no matter what,
It's something.
no matter what extracurricular. And that's something that is a great thing for your school system when you got that amount of children, boys and girls, that said, hey, I want to be active, involved in something. I think that's a great thing.
Yeah, Aaron Blaylock says 80 middle school and high school girls combined at clinic last week want to try out for volleyball this year.
That's tough.
So 80 kids were out there trying to, and
Good
I
problem
think
to
that
have,
we're
though.
talking about potentially 100 at flag football. I think Eric Ballew's already said that his numbers are up for football. They were in the 50 to 60 range before they even had freshmen. So yeah, I think Chris, you make a great point, and Kelly giving us the information on that. It is nice to hear these kids are trying to get involved.
Yeah,
and you know what they want to do, Coach?
Tell me.
They want to be over there at Nunley Stadium.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Under construction.
Taj Mahal.
Our segues this
If
week
you're
are
looking
just-
to build your dream home in Warren County, Ryan Lawrence, my apologies, Custom Homes is the premier choice for quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. Whether you're starting from the ground up or bringing visions to life, Ryan delivers homes built to last. Give him a call today at 931-259-0023 and start building something truly yours. Under construction. Coach, you threw out a notion here. Well, we keep talking about building stadiums.
Oh, we don't need to buy you. Hey,
Everybody loves Nunley.
everybody loves Nunley. Let's just go over there and hey, it's the Taj.
It's the top.
It's the Taj.
Yeah.
We don't want to build a $30 million cookie cutter stadium.
No.
That's a high school.
Why?
Why would we want to do that?
Cookie cutter.
Let's put $30 million into Nunley.
Why would we not?
Hey, we need boxes. We need sky boxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, no, we're not.
We're going to need another place up at the top.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
need another crow's nest.
Yes. The
7 more.
the Jay Walker, Jeff Simmons press box. Can't wait to see
The
it.
Jay Walker Memorial.
Yes,
Yeah.
the memorial. That was still one of the best
Yeah.
lines ever. But I agree. We don't need cookie cutter stadiums at our own facility.
Rebuild it.
Rebuild it.
Rebuild it better.
Yes, hey, build back better. Hey, expand it. Let's go to a 2-lane track.
Coach, when you see somebody say that $30 million to build a cookie cutter, I mean, are we that disingenuous when we're going to talk about the idea of constructing in Warren County? Look, if the talk about a stadium and the ability to have a stadium,
Have you seen the pictures, people, of what they would want to build at Warren County
Yeah.
High School?
They're
That
not-
ain't a cookie cutter.
they're not talking about cookie cutter. Nobody's trying to put $30 million in to build something worse than Nunley Stadium. Let's get that off the table right now. Now, if we're talking about under construction about that, I get it. If we're getting under construction right now, give us a track.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it forever. We got a kid that we're going to talk a little bit about in Locked In that's going to be representing our state, our county in the state tomorrow. That's never been on a track in this town. We can talk about that, but again, I just thought. But when we saw the same comments, and we've seen stuff like that.
Yeah.
That hey, if you want to spend all that money to fix Nunley Stadium, be our guest.
Yes.
Make it the best that it could possibly
Do it.
be. Actually, give it to up-to-date standards because let's be honest, we know this as well as anybody else. Our field's not big enough to have a football field on anymore.
Yep.
Our track's not big enough to go over and expand it to have high school races. There's things that, again, too, that if you want to say we should get rid of this or go do something else, okay. But Nunley Stadium's the idea of you have to reconstruct the entire thing and tear it down to build it back. But hey, if you want to build back better, go ahead.
I think $30 million you could get that done.
Yeah.
I really believe it. But I'm going to bring something up about the track, and everybody. Here's something that I've got a lot of this week about the Warren County way.
Yeah.
They like what we do for this reason.
Yeah.
You guys say what's on your mind.
Yeah.
May upset some people. May the apple cart may get tipped over, but you will still say it, and they want that in what we're trying to do with the Warren County way.
Yep.
Okay, you and I had the opportunity to go to Nunley Stadium last Thursday, I believe, We had a meeting over there. Not going to talk about the meeting.
No.
Y'all will find out later.
Yes,
It was a great meeting.
Yep.
But as we walk down the stairs, those track athletes are getting ready to go to the state up the Tom Black track in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Mhm.
Okay? If you want to know what our track right now that those kids work out on is like, do us a favor. Go out to the back country road. I get Flat Rock. That'd be a go to Flat Rock.
Oh, wow.
Go to Flat Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Let the water get real low and try to run on that thing.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sitting over there looking at it going, these kids are getting ready to go to the state.
Yeah.
And this is what they're going to the state. Oh, we've got to, you brought it up. I'm not going to steal the segment, but we've got some high level track athletes. One that probably got an opportunity to put a gold around his neck. And you're saying, hey, that Nunley is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Let's not leave it. I'm not. Hey, first of all, if we leave Nunley, you know what you're not going to do?
Yeah.
We're not. Ryan Lawrence is not going over there with a D9 dozer and tearing it down. The middle school's still going to use it.
Yeah.
So here's what I would say: make some improvements to the track over there, so when those kids work out.
Yeah.
But this notion that we're going to build something that would be worse, you can't build worse than the track and that's not knocking anything at Nunley.
Yeah.
But you cannot build worse than the track at Nunley right now. I don't think it could be done.
No. Gravel.
Yeah. I think you could make gravel smoother.
You probably could.
Probably could.
Look about my driveway right now over there, the old driveway over there. Josh Winfrey says in the Ben Loma message board, is there a cost too high for our children's basic needs? When it comes to that track, I mean, again, too, I'll say this much. I think that track in some ways and people are going to say it's a hindrance. I think it was a physical hindrance to at least one of our athletes that I think we would have seen in state had not for the fact that they had to train on that track. And I think that it affected their body enough that they weren't able to perform in the postseason this year. That it's not just a hindrance; it's a complete debilitation of some of the athletes that had to get out on there. And which also, to flip this back into more of a positive, is absolutely incredible what our track teams are able to do.
Absolutely.
With no facility.
With the middle school being able to send a 4x100 team and a kid into the high jump, and our high school team being able to put a kid into the state in shot put and discus it's incredible. It's an incredible feat, but at some point it's like, why? You've said this many times. When are we going to start winning? When are we going to have to stop winning despite Warren County?
Yeah.
Let's win because of Warren County.
Well, I do believe that our school board, as it is right now, a track is.
I think it's in the works.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
And hey, and thank you to guys like Tommy and Chris and
Yes.
James and Grant, guys that have said, "Hey, we need to do this."
They hear it.
They hear it.
They just
They
gotta
understand
make-
it. We understand how slow government can be.
Yep.
That being said, I hope that when Kingston Judkins is competing for the next high jump gold medal in the TSSAA as a junior or senior, he actually can practice over at the new high school that's 40 years old.
You're telling me that the new high school is older than what the high school that they took it, the old high school was?
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah. Who's watching, whys, and where's? Yeah. You're exactly right.
The new high school has been the high school longer than the old high school was the consolidated Warren County Senior High.
Yes.
Just food for thought.
Yes.
Hey, and while we're clearing up some things, I was going to actually do this in last week rewind and forgot. Last season rewind.
Tell me.
He won.
Why did we have to bring that
I
up?
apologize. We're officially
Clip
all
that.
the seasons are over. All the things are done. And Trevor Evans won. We had a Warren County Sports Authority draft back in August where we picked our teams. We all picked 4 teams each. Trevor Evans wins. He had the soccer team.
Yep.
Which won a district championship.
Good.
Solid.
He had the flag football team.
Solid.
17-2.
Solid.
Region finalists. He had the wrestling team.
Oh, solid.
And who was your 4th team? Sometimes you have to do work on your own.
Was it volleyball?
It was volleyball.
Yeah, it's volleyball.
So it was
Solid.
third in the district.
Yeah,
so
solid.
So I will say this
can,
much.
can I just get my same team?
Oh, you want to run it back?
I'll take my same team right
Well,
now.
we got
Yeah.
a keeper lead.
Let's
keep
we'll give you
lead.
one keeper on that one. I will say this though, as I went back and looked at it, I don't think we had a single team that any of us picked. Excuse me, in Warren County that was a losing record.
No.
Every single one of them had a winning record.
I like it.
Everybody had a winning record that we picked out of that. So 12 teams between Boyd and Warren County that had winning records in 25-26.
We had a pretty good sports year
Future's
when
bright.
you really look at it, top to bottom.
Just went to 2 signings today, as Chris pointed out. Could have read about them pretty quickly
Yes.
on the Warren County
As they
Way.
were signing, it was going up.
Warren County Way and on the Warren County Sports Authority. That's Corbin Felton signing with Motlow and Shelby Miller signing with Cumberland University to be the latest Phoenix on that. Those two added to the list, and I think that list is above 25 now. I think there's new school
That's
record
awesome.
on that. But yeah, again, pretty good sports year. And wait till I have to do the Simmons superlatives.
Oh, that's coming.
Warren County Way.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Can't wait for those superlatives.
We know
I used to wait on those superlatives. Hey,
Seniors, coaches, teams, everything.
I'd sit over and go, man, am I going to beat Tom Moore for
For Coach of the Year.
can I beat Tom Moore for Coach of the Year? Gooby was always tough. If I
Yeah,
just beat
Gooby's tough.
Tom Moore, I was
Yeah.
in good shape. You know?
Yeah, Aaron
Hey,
Blaylock.
time out. What does he win?
Huh?
What does he win anything?
Yeah.
What's he win?
He gets to come back next week.
Thanks. That's all. I
What? Good job, Trev says. Good go team, Trev. Woohoo, says Aaron Blaylock in the Ben Loma
need. You are a crowd favorite.
And Monica
I really
Baker
am.
says,
I
good
appreciate
job,
it.
Trevor. You know what you win, Trev? I got your meal when we go to Prater's Barbecue.
So weak, man.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
I got you covered.
Got you
When
go.
we go after the show, we're going to go to Prater's Barbecue.
We are.
Again, presenting sponsor of the Warren County Sports Authority, Prater's Barbecue. We're going to be leaving
You
here.
got
We're
it.
gonna go out there on the rock.
You got it.
Yes.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got it.
He's got
He
it.
got it.
Door. And Carter said he's got the drinks.
That'll work.
All right. So again, too. Well, you know what? We have some more topics to get to, but at 6 o'clock, we usually go to the thing that gets us into the second hour and keeps us ramped up. And since we're in the building already, I don't know if we need to. I don't think we have to go to the old ad read, but I will still tell you. Locally owned and operated since 1963, Supreme Building Products.
Yes.
Here is your full-service retail lumberyard offering quality products at competitive prices. Trev, what do you need for your next home improvement project?
Benjamin Moore paint,
I
I
see
bet
it.
there's some in
It's right
there.
there.
dimensional lumber,
Oh.
It's right. It's in here somewhere.
a fireplace,
Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
Stones.
siding,
Side.
right there.
doors.
Over there.
Hey, this game's a lot easier when you're here.
Door handles.
Yeah.
all
This
the
game's a
things.
lot easier.
They have it all. It's a great building over here, Supreme Building Products. Sullins, you can tell us a little bit more about Supreme, where the customer's always supreme.
Well, hey, Reese Moore and his team do such a great job for this community. Hey, we're in this beautiful facility they have today, locally owned and operated for decades. They do all they can to help this community out. But a lot of times things go unnoticed is what Supreme does as far as trying for your home improvement, your building needs. You don't realize what Supreme and them do for our community as a whole.
Oh, it's unreal.
Sports teams that are
Yep.
being sponsored, kids that are coming in and needing help for uniforms and those type things. They're buying seats at games, all those type things. That's why Supreme, Reese, David, and all these guys get along with us so well, is because they kind of see the world the same way we do.
Mhm.
I say all that to say this. They also have a brother that's a judge, so you'll never hear me say anything bad about Supreme because, he might throw me under the jail at some point in time. But we love the Moores. We love Supreme, all they do. Hey, come and get you some Benjamin Moore paint.
Yeah.
Hey, it's springtime.
Yeah.
Paint that new deck outside. Hey, get you some new door locks.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a fancy new door lock, like on Trev's on his house up there. He's got those
We
fancy.
did get new ones.
You got new ones, didn't you?
From Supreme.
I knew it. So we love a guy like Reese and those people. Hey, glad to be associated with them and with this relationship. We hope to have it for years to come.
I'm going to go with the fastest 4 minutes that we've ever seen.
You think so?
I think it's going to be high volume.
High volume.
4 minutes.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
goodness.
take a soft under. You're taking the over
Give me
on
the
this
over.
one.
Give me the
Going
over.
Chris Sullins, Rant of the Week, presented by Supreme. Oh, he's got notes. Oh, yeah, it's going to be way over. Supreme Building Products, Sullins Rant of the Week. Start the clock, Trev.
Here we go. Last week, I want to make sure with the rant, we talked about how we want to do things in the community, and I made a comment that may have been misconstrued a little bit. Okay, we talked about when we're in this community, what we're trying to do, and what Kelly's trying to do, and others trying to do. And I made the comment that that we were not going to go to the county and ask for money. Well, that was kind of dumb because, of course, we would not do that. But I had some people say, "Are you saying that nonprofits don't need to ask?" Absolutely not. They're some of the best, most qualified, well-informed, well-worked nonprofits in this community. We've worked with them.
Yes.
Hey, the Meals on Wheels,
We're going to.
Families in Crisis, Habitat of Humanity, Kids of the Community, all these types. Hey, the Senior Center, all our volunteer firemen, all those people. Hey, you look at the Warren County A&L Fair, all they do. We were not talking in any way, shape, form, or fashion about those organizations. We hope this community and this county continues to support them in ways that that other communities do not. What I was trying to get across is my buddy, and you know, we've got a lot of county commissioners. We talk to one every Wednesday night, but we got a lot that listen to the show.
Yep.
And they know that we're going to talk about some things that could be controversial at times. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of times they're sitting on, they're kind of thinking, oh man, please don't say this. Please don't name my name.
Yep.
We've got some, let's be honest. Christy Ross, love talking to Christy. Guys like Cole Taylor.
Yeah.
Scott Rubley. Scott Rubley makes a comment at a county commission, the meeting where they dispersed the county money, correct? And if I'm not mistaken, this is exactly what Scott Rubley said. And I watched this on Kelly's. Somebody happened to be filming that night for Warren First.
Yep.
Little team effort right there.
Gotta help take
Scott Rubley said he did not believe that organizations directly affected the health and welfare. And maybe that was the reason they weren't given some money. Well, I'm going to agree with Scott when it comes to giving out nonprofit money. I think it needs to be for health and welfare. You know what health and welfare is? That's people like on Meals on Wheels. Mm-hmm. They're giving 250 meals a day, every single day. Or Habitat for Humanity when they're out building homes. Or the Senior Center, that is the best senior center in this community, not in this community, in the state. Okay? Those people need funding.
Yep.
When there's a fire at Sullins Transport and Sladen Rogers pulls up doing 98 miles an hour and he's putting things out that are on fire, that these guys own trucks, and if something goes wrong, they're not going to be able to go to work. Those are the type of people that we want to support. We talked about making sure that we promoted this community. Promotion would be Meals on Wheels.
Yep.
Promotion would be Habitat, Kids of Community.
Yep.
Promotion is not giving money to organizations that don't do anything other than promote themselves. You can take that for what it's worth. Here's what I'd recommend our county commission do. Next year, pay the dues, and don't pay anything else. If there's $7,000 more to give, do yourself a favor. Give it to Meals on Wheels, Kids of the Community. Give it to those people. Okay? Hey, give it to the A&L Fair. People like Jenny Kelsey and Regan Kelsey and all those people that are out working their tails off every year for that week to promote our community, to promote our county. Those other organizations, and I'm not going to name them. You guys know them. Go look. They're not promoting anything but themselves. And when it comes to that money, I do not think taxpayers need to give it. Pay the dues. Don't pay anything else. That's just my opinion. And I'm only one voter. But I know we got some county commissioners that feel the same way. It won't. Hey, you know what? It may hurt their feelings. but let's be honest, what's right's right. So if you tell me health and welfare is feeding people with $7,000 or giving it to the senior center versus where it goes to other places, I'll pick feeding seniors and those in need every day of the week and twice on Sunday. And if that upsets you, I don't care. Thank you.
I told you the over. I told you to take the over.
You did tell me to take
504,
the over on
504.
that one. Chris Sullins delivering when it counts. Sullins Rant of the Week again, brought to you by Supreme Building Products. Yeah, Coach. Again, too. Yeah.
I'm fired.
Lights don't mean that as much to me
No.
as food does.
Absolutely.
Or like you said, $7,000. Hey, Coach, can you remind me how many fire departments were they trying to fund?
What was it? What? 7?
It was 7.
7.
So $7,000.
Extra $1,000.
Extra $1,000.
Hey, if extra $1,000 buys in some diesel or gas or fuel to get to a fire, all for it. That is promotion of the county.
Yeah. Well, you teased something, or you said something, and Trev kind of jumped on it too. So let's go into see in the future. Are you ready to tackle any job in Middle Tennessee, from powerful Kubota tractors, mowers, and construction to steel chainsaw? Krebs Kubota.
Krebs Kubota.
Crabs! Kubota!
Has what you need. Your local dealer of choice for sales, service, and rentals. Visit Krebs Kubota in Murfreesboro and experience the Krebs way. That's Krebs Kubota at 615-890-1200. You can also find them at KrebsKubota.com. See in the future, Warren County Sports Authority, as Coach said, we like to get back. We like to work with nonprofits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nonprofits that help the community.
And to help the community.
Yeah.
And we like playing a little bit of golf.
All right, we're going to have a good
A
time.
little bit of G.
Spring forward is a go.
It's a go.
We're going to do it again.
Yep.
We're trying to work on a complete date, but I think
Got
we're
a
going
little
to
change about it, though.
But we're going to expand
Yes.
a little bit.
Yes.
The horizons.
Going to expand our
Maybe
horizons
the
over
upper
there.
Maybe the
Try, yeah, maybe a little bit. Hit the upper coast. Yeah, I like it. On that. Again, we're going to play Spring 4. Again, that we tied this in with Mud Bums
Yep.
last year. They're still going to be very
Yes.
involved in the Spring 4. Brett Simmons, my brother, is going to be in there. He'll be playing. If people remember, this was a little bit of that came out around this time last year
Yeah.
because we had the
Little
Spring
fling.
Fling going.
And
We
called him a
called them a B-list.
B-lister. He
Called
didn't
them
like
matinee guys.
that.
They didn't like that very much.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
I'll tell you this much. This year, I hear that Kevin Miller and Cody Grissom are going to be the guys that are going to win some. They're the team to beat.
They're the team to beat.
Yeah. So I was told they were going to win, and then they said we don't know about fly, but we're going to win.
Okay.
So this will shout out to them. But again, the Spring 4 is a go. Going to be going with Warren first.
Yep.
Going to be doing with the Warren County Sports Authority. Of course, Warren County Sports Authority is tied into the Warren County Way. I think we might be able to even tie in our old boy Blue.
Got a little blue coming, a
there.
little blue action.
So we might get that.
Little flat
So,
blues.
We're going to do that, and when we do that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to what we're working to do. We haven't decided on how many teams. We're going to put 2-man teams.
Yep.
Two-person teams, man or woman.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I might pull Lauren Slatton in as my teammate. Never know on that. No, she's not.
I got dropped.
Yeah. We're going to put 2-person teams
Good
together.
move.
Hey, you got dropped.
I did.
We got 2-person teams. We're going to go, and each team's going to kind of play for their nonprofit.
Yep.
And then we're going to raise money. And then what we're going to do is we're going to raise money as a collective. We're going to put a percentage across the board, and whoever's team wins gets a little bit higher
A little bit more.
little bit higher piece of the percentage.
Pie is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but everybody's going to get get a piece.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be playing. We're going to find 5 nonprofit charities or nonprofit things that we know need some help. Out there in Warren County. So be on the lookout for more of the details on that. And also, too, if you want to come out and watch on that, maybe throw us a couple of dollars as that. Or if you want to be a whole sponsor for the Spring 4, get in contact with us. Get in contact with Kelly at Warren First. We can get y'all out there, get y'all promoted. We'll do another video like we did last year. Gonna have C-Dub's here. He didn't know that he was getting called in on that one, but he is on that. So we're going to try to do that. We'll probably do some live streaming on that day as well. We might even get mic'd up, Coach.
Hey.
I love mic'd up.
Yeah, so we might even get a little bit mic'd up on that.
Well, one thing we need a blue nut there.
4. So that's why we call it the Spring 4 on that. Yeah, you said something about that. Remember the Spring 4?
Remember that guy?
Yeah, remember that guy?
What's that? Who was
A
that
guy.
Who was that guy?
A guy.
Hey, we
Oh,
might,
tune
we
in.
might, we
Tune-
might remind y'all
tune in
of who
next
that
week.
guy was. We might remind
Next
y'all
week.
about who that
Yeah.
guy was that helped us on that one. Yes, absolutely. Monica Baker, Ben Loma Connect, says so many of our elders depend on Meals on Wheels in the Ben Loma Connect message board. Again, we're going to try to help out
Absolutely.
as many groups as we can. Too.
And every dollar that's raised, if you're a whole sponsor, every dollar that's raised goes back to these charities.
Yeah.
So period. End of discussion.
Yep. This is simply put, we're gonna go play some golf, try the best that we can out there. But what we're trying to do is help. It could be up to 5 to 6.
Yep.
Or we don't know if we're gonna end up with 5 or 6 teams, but right now it looks like that's going to be around the number. So 5 to 6 charities and nonprofits that we're gonna go to help out. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that some of the ones that you were talking about aren't going to be on our list.
No, there's a couple not on our list. No.
Not on our
Nope.
list at all. Sorry about that. But hey, look, county took care of you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they took care of me. Well, at least for 1 year. Instead, I'm gonna make some phone calls on it.
Well, that's
Just one vote.
Well, while we're on that subject, that I want to get into buy or sell.
Oh, by ourselves.
And right before we tell you who we're buying, who we're selling this week, let's talk about making the right investment off the field. Buy or sell segment is brought to you by Daryl Cook. With First Mortgage, buying or refinancing can feel overwhelming if you don't know what to expect. But when you've got someone walking you through every step, it's a whole lot easier. Daryl and the team at First Mortgage takes pride in helping folks across Middle Tennessee feel confident in their decisions. Look at that guy, Daryl.
Look at that guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I
Hey,
think he's
again,
playing this
too,
weekend.
whether you're buying your,
I
I bet he is. I bet he is.
That's
Whether you're
great.
buying your first home or making your next move, if you're ready to get started, give Daryl a call at 931-743-5563 or shoot him an email at dcook@fnbmt.com. That's Daryl Cook, NMLS number 2359079 with First Mortgage, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So who are we buying? Who are we selling this week? Buy or sell? Coach, I told you this last week. Trev, I don't think I've ever been in a room when $500,000 has been spent. Buy or sell, that's how much money we should be allotting to nonprofits as a county.
The way it's right now, I'm selling. If you're going to give it to the organizations that need it,
Yeah.
I'll buy. So that's
So I'll second that. I'll sell, and if it goes to the right organizations, I'll buy.
Yeah, I actually had this. I said the exact same thing, Lisa. We went from about 390 to 399 about 2 years ago, up to around 440 to 445 last year. Now we're over the $500,000 mark, which tells me one thing: Warren County's not doing so bad.
Yeah.
If we got that
It's
kind
like
of
we
money
invested
spent.
some money
Yeah.
and maybe
And we-
it worked pretty well.
And a lot of that, and again, too, a large chunk of that, as we've talked about, did go to the fire department
Absolutely.
and went to the rescue squad,
Yes.
which are great. The library, I think, ended up with 120,000,
Yes.
which is a good thing on that. But we still have. So but again, like you said, the family's in crisis. If that's the things that we're spending that
No,
on,
no problem.
$500,000, earmark it every year.
Every time.
Make sure it happens. on
Every
that.
time.
Let's just. I could sell a few of those sponsorships
Yes.
that they went out and did on that one. Because again, too, there's live music in this community in a lot of places that the county commission and our tax dollars don't have to pay for.
Absolutely. Hey,
Just saying.
thank you, man. Thank you.
Just saying.
That's
Yeah.
right.
My Bums concert series
Yeah.
every Saturday.
Yes. I didn't see Brad up there getting.
Yeah, I didn't see him either.
Yeah.
on that one.
Interesting.
So again, too.
Actually, has a concert series. Doesn't have to go get money.
While we're talking about Daryl Cook and we're talking about the spring fling a little bit, buy or sell repeat chances if Casey Talbert and Hitchcock are back in it. Do you think they can repeat? Buy or sell?
Selling.
You're selling?
I'm selling.
I'll buy it.
You're buying.
I'll buy it.
They
You
won. They won in a dominant fashion. Now
a runaway.
I haven't seen a
A
list.
runaway.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, are
I've
they
got
in
it.
Are they in it?
I believe they are.
Okay. well, send that to me.
Yes.
I need to do a
Hey,
straight
when you're,
and play for you.
when you're a member of the club, man.
I forgot about that. So you're selling. So if you're selling, then tell
I
me
just
who
think
need
it's
to be
hard to
buying.
repeat. You know how it is. It's hard.
Well,
They dominated last year.
they did dominate, but you got to remember Cotton and Willie, who I'm going to go ahead and say are in it. They have won multiple years. So
Yep.
But you are buying their chances. Uh-oh. Y'all,
I
somebody's
agree.
buying. Like, he's in buy. This old dog is in buy mode too. Molly,
Molly Mags.
What y'all doing?
they're in buy mode as
you
well.
want-
So
Buy or sell dinner tonight.
so Trev bought.
Yeah.
Solon's a selling. If you're selling, who's winning?
Who do I think's winning?
Who's winning?
I'm going with Stern
Yep.
I'm going with Stern and Womack.
Stern and Womack.
That's what I'm going with.
Gonna go with Stern and Womack.
Yes.
They'll love that.
Yes, they'll love it.
Oh, Braxton messaged me already, and he said, "Hey, this whole Warren County Way thing, does that mean that you're going to be covering?" Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I ain't missing the spring fling. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm
Guy
out there.
went solo.
I love being out there.
I do think, I'll be honest, Braxton, I know you're listening.
Yep.
I do think that you'll have more of a influence on winning the spring fling than you did about church league basketball.
Dang.
But they did win.
Yeah, but he
Okay.
was part of it.
Well, good. Keep that energy because my random that's going to remind me
Okay.
about what my random
Okay.
question is because it's going to be going back to the same question that we asked a while back. We're going to go quick buy or sales when it comes to this one. Buy or sell. Super Bowl is officially announced in Nashville. Is Nashville going to become the hub of the South, taking over potentially Atlanta in the next 5 years? Buy or sell. Buy Nashville as the new hub of the South.
I think so. I think buy.
Yep.
I really do.
You're buying
What
Guys,
you
I buy.
We got some superstars.
hey,
I
hey,
100%.
hey, the dogs now become part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm for it. I buy those dogs.
You buying Nashville?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it was honestly. I don't think the stadium mattered. I think Nashville was on the trajectory of taking it. I just think it quit. It just further legitimized the fact that I think Nashville's just. I think it's going to take over as the hub of the South.
But we had to have the stadium.
Yeah, I think the.
What I mean is, for you have a Super Bowl, you're
Yeah.
going to have to you have to have the stadium.
Yeah.
My question is, that's as close as the Super Bowl is ever going to be.
Mhm.
We know ticket prices are outrageous.
Nope.
Do you want to go?
Ah,
Do you have any desire? Is that so? I mean, because let's be honest, we got a
You
friend.
talking about no price tag? If you could just go.
If you can just go,
Yeah, I'd go.
okay. Because we know we've got a friend
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a member of the show.
Yeah.
You know, her son. Well, she was going to be able to go, but now since her son scored all the soccer goals,
Yeah.
probably
Ah,
she does have some connections at the bank. That'll probably help.
yeah, that.
But
Maybe
I-
you'll play in the World Cup in there one time.
do you think that, like, I can see Ann saying, "Hey, I'm going to the Super Bowl."
No, she would.
I think she would.
I've kind of debated, like, hey, probably only going to get this opportunity
Right.
once every 30 years,
Yeah.
maybe something of that nature.
It's just not. I don't.
It's
I
just
wouldn't.
something
I
you wanna
wouldn't call
do.
it a bucket list item.
Okay,
Going to
Alright.
the Super Bowl would
Okay.
not be on my
Nah,
bucket list.
yeah.
And honestly, it being in my potential backyard theoretically. I mean, an hour and 15 away on that one. But yeah, but y'all are buying Nashville becoming a
Yep.
superpower in the Southeast. Okay. All right. Last one. Buy or sell. Spurs take down the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. They're up 1-0, game 2 tonight.
bye,
Buy?
bye.
I reluctantly buy.
Reluctantly. Why is it reluctantly?
Because we gotta listen to you.
Because I'm a fan.
No,
It
it's
has
not
nothing
that
to
you're a
do-
fan.
nothing to
It's
do.
not that you're a fan. It's that you actually think you are a part of the team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I can't watch. I'm like, what?
I did.
700 miles away.
I was affecting the game, Sullivan. I started watching and we started losing.
My question is, buy or sell to you?
So I think Thunder is still going to come back and win it.
No.
I think they're going to win the series. I do think that I'm buying the Spurs winning a championship in the next 3 years. I still think when it comes down to it, the Thunder will end up winning this series, and then they'll end up probably beating the Knicks. And I think it's Knicks for sure.
Oh, no doubt. After last night,
Yeah.
I think Nick's in 5.
Yeah. You might be Knicks.
I mean, you can't overcome that.
That was a tough one, man.
I mean, goodness gracious.
Well, you know it's really bad.
James Harden, actually, that concrete wall could play better defense
Yeah.
than Harden
I
played
think
the
the
last
coach
3
said-
minutes.
I was about to say, yeah,
He-
go
he
ahead.
said-
No.
He said, "Hey, we went after Harden."
Yeah. He said the
He
game
said,
plan's not as simple. We're gonna go after James Harden.
What gave it away? Hey, throw it to the guy he's guarding.
Oh,
Get out of the way.
That's one of those absolutely incredible moments where you want coaches to be truthful. He's as
Yeah.
truthful
Oh,
as he
he's
could
truthful.
possibly be on that one. All right, so y'all are actually buying. That's the funniest thing to me is y'all are buying it more than I'm actually buying it on there. All right, y'all want to do locked in?
Locked in.
Let's get our locked in moment. Before we get into who's locked in this week, let's talk about the people who make sure you're never stuck out on the outside looking in. That's the locked in segment brought to you by The Lock Shop right here in McMinnville. Whether you're dealing with your home, your business, or your vehicle, these are the folks who called who will get you fast, reliable help. If you lock your keys in the car, if you need help or your home or office, the Lock Shop has you covered with residential, commercial, and automotive services, and they offer 24-hour emergency service when you need it most. They've been your hometown locksmith since 1996, and they're bonded, certified, and licensed, so you know the job's getting done right. You can give them a call at 473-4216. Again, that's 473-4216. And let the Lock Shop get you back in. Let's find out who's locked in this week. I think there's one guy that we're hoping is locked in tomorrow.
He needs to be locked
for
in.
Warren County. That is Senior Luke Saldana.
No doubt.
When he goes to compete in the track championship again, he's going to be up there at Tom Black Track at the University of Tennessee. Already school record holder. Already finished second in the state last year. Has been on a tear all season. Has been putting up gigantic numbers. I think when you talk to this kid, I think he's one of those kids that you've seen throughout the year, understood the mission.
Yeah.
And the mission was May 22nd.
Tonight.
May 21st.
Yeah, today's the day.
May 21st, I have to be at my best, and I'm going to do everything in my power to be at my best in May 21st. I think Luke Saldana's locked in. I think he's coming back with gold tomorrow.
I think so too.
Yeah,
and question, if he wins a gold medal,
Yep.
is he the first track athlete in Warren County history to win a gold medal?
He would be the second.
Second. Who's the first?
Ali Benenke, the high
Oh,
jump.
my bad. Okay.
Now he would be the first Warren County student.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Benenke, she was a DeKalb County. She was a DeKalb County co-op. She won the high
Co-op.
jump back years.
I got you. Okay.
On that one. But yeah.
First male and be the first Warren County student
Yep.
to win. Okay.
Track. Yep.
Track.
Of course, Scott Hell won the golf championship, Lawrence Light. So you're putting yourself in legendary status when it comes to. You're talking about. I honestly, at this point, I think he's Hall of Famer. I think he's a Warren County Sports Hall of Famer. But you're talking about a upper echelon Warren County. Your name's in the gym.
Your name's going to be in the rafters
Forever.
Yeah, no doubt. So it's going to be in the rafters.
Yeah, which is probably even more important than being in the Warren County Sports Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Unless, what do you think? What do you think about Saldana, my man?
No, hey, it's not buy or sell, but I'll buy that.
Yep.
He's going to be locked in. He's going to be ready to go because he got second last year, right? So he's got this is his last opportunity, so he knows he's got to put it all on the line.
Yeah. Question: is he glad? I'd like to know his answer to this.
Go ahead.
Is he glad he's already graduated? And what I mean is, all that took place Friday night.
You can focus on the
And all you're worried about is focusing on, hey, I've got to meet and you may say, well, that really wouldn't have a lot to do with it. But hey, we've got teams that are in the spring fling, not from Warren County, but some of these kids haven't graduated. So you've got a lot of things that go on in that 72 hours.
Yeah.
That to me, that would be a good thing for him that's already taken place.
Oh, I think it's absolutely a huge thing for him that he's just been able to go in and focus. I think they actually might have even left on Tuesday and got up there, got acclimated, got on that Eastern time zone sleep schedule. I think he's going to be ready. I think he's the kind of kid that he's taking this very serious. Yes. And again, too, either whatever he finishes, he's represented Warren County so well over the last few years. But I think that Luke Saldana is. I think he's got a chance to medal, and I think he's got a chance to gold in both events.
Yeah.
So he's
good luck, big fella.
Yeah, go get it done.
Good luck.
Super talented individual. And he's a giant.
He's a big boy.
He's a
big boy.
Yeah. Again, in the comment section, Ben Loman Connect message board, Aaron Blaylock says, I agree. I think Luke gets the gold tomorrow. We've got a couple of other comments about the Nashville area. Josh Winfrey says Nashville will be hosting Special Olympics Summer World Games in 2036. Projected $1 billion economic impact to the area.
Did he say $1 billion?
He said B with a billion.
Billion. I mean, I like you and Kelly and all these, but if we could get to Nashville and get into that billion, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If it makes dollars, it makes sense.
The Mecca?
Yeah, the Mecca.
The Mecca's expanded to Nashville. I appreciate that. So, again, that was locked in. When it comes to getting locked in, you can go to the Lock Shop. They'll get you locked out. They get you locked in and out of what everything got to be. If you're locked in, they'll get you out.
Yep.
If you're locked out, they'll get you in. I think that's what they do.
That's what
Lock
they
Shop. Rob Williams, a good friend of the program too. This is we are at Supreme.
Supreme,
Supreme.
and the owner has showed up,
Walked
and he's
in.
fixed to go live. He doesn't know it, but he's going.
Oh,
live.
you gonna pull him in?
Yeah, we're gonna pull him in.
Okay.
Yeah, right in the last segment, he's going live.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna see if he's got a question.
Oh, he
If
might.
he's,
Yeah,
if he's gonna
multiple
sponsor
questions.
the rant, we're gonna see if he's got something to it. You know what I mean?
Well, I think.
Are
do
we here?
Do we have any more segments? I think we've done everything. That
I'll
we
tell
were
you what,
supposed to do.
hey, we've become more efficient.
We
with
have.
this.
That's what happens when you have breaks.
Well, it may be more efficient because Kelly runs it now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
She keeps
She
everything,
keeps
on
everything
time.
flowing.
Yeah, again, to Spring Building Products, thank you so much for the location and letting us film here. And also to thank you to Prater's Barbecue, our presenting sponsor,
Yes.
Phyllis Prater Memorial Steak Cook-Off. Again, that'll be June the 6th. You can go out there, test your cooking skills, or just go out there and eat.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. We'll
wait.
be out there on June 6th, and we'll be eating.
Blue's getting ready. I know.
Oh, yeah.
getting
Blue's.
ready.
Oh, he was cooking this weekend.
Yes,
I think,
yeah.
I think
He
he
cooked for
cooked for the
Danny.
fish
Good for
bill.
Danny.
Yeah, I think he made some.
I didn't realize. I realized this weekend, like Blue, if you pay him, he'll cook.
Yeah.
So I'm all for that.
If it makes dollars, it makes sense.
13. I don't know what 13 means. You're going to have to.
No, 13 is what we think cook-off is.
Oh, well, this says June 6th.
Oh.
you missed it.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get that date.
We're gonna figure that one out.
Gary gave me that today.
Oh, yeah.
We're going June 6th.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Gary's listening right now.
Hey, we'll
Chances we get smacked walking in the door.
be there June 6th. We'll be there June
Oh, you're
13th.
good. You're good. Hey, this is live programming. It happens out there.
Yeah.
Josh Winford in the Local Event Message Board says Saldana equals buy solidifies Warren County legend status out there. And he also says Sullins knows dollars on that one. All right. Well, hey, guys, Mitchell McCorkle, random questions. I think we have gotten to that part of the show. Again, McCorkle Landscaping. If your yard is ready for a makeover, let McCorkle Landscaping bring your outdoor vision to life. Owned and operated by Mitchell McCorkle, this local landscaping experts offers everything from nursery services and custom landscaping to retaining walls, irrigation systems, and full hardscape designs. If you need grading, sod installation, land clearing, or excavation, they've got you covered. If you want to refresh your space with weeding, mulching, or lawn resurfacing, no problem. They even offer professional design consultations to help you plan the perfect outdoor space. Big job or small, residential or commercial, McCorkle Landscaping is your go-to team for reliable quality results. You can call today, 931-212-5174. Again, that is 931-212-5174. McCorkle Landscaping, digging deep to build your dream outdoors.
Get him in here.
Get it. Okay.
Hey, the guy let us use our facility. We got to give him some airtime. I know it's not FYI Friday. You know what I mean?
but it's random question.
It's random
Wednesday.
question of the week.
Yeah.
Get him in here.
Come on in. Come on in. Don't take more. I promise.
Make sure it's not broke.
I want
You weren't going to say that where you wanted to, though.
Sullins, you want to introduce our guy here?
Hey, introduce local legend and owner of Supreme Building Products, Reese Moore. We go way back with Reese, long time.
Yeah.
He was one of our first sponsors.
Yep.
Was
Yeah.
he not? He
Yep.
sponsored in the woodshed.
He did put a sponsor on the
I think he sponsored in the woodshed because he actually thought, "Hey, Jeff's house is full of wood; it'll burn."
This is a customer.
Yeah, it's custom. This is a future customer.
Yeah.
We're glad Reese is with us. We're glad, hey, he allowed us to come and see this
Yeah,
day.
it's
Really, the best part is the dogs.
The dogs. Yeah.
The
When they
dogs.
walked in, it just.
Hey, glad
Views
you're part of this.
Yeah,
you
appreciate it.
You know that we love what you
Absolutely.
do, and hey, you're going to be a part of this segment, so you better have a good question. We always let Trev go first.
Trev
Okay,
goes
all
first.
What you got, Trev?
Hey, so we were talking about the playoffs.
Yes.
If you're the Thunder,
Yeah.
how do you try to stop Wemby? because they were putting Caruso on.
Yep.
And they got Chet Holmgren.
Yep.
Wemby's 7'5".
Yeah.
Holmgren's 7'6".
Uh-huh.
Caruso's 6'4". I'm not.
So
I think
So you're thinking
think
maybe
it's
the
just-
team that has the guy that finished second in Defensive Player of the Year, who's 7'1", should probably guard the other team's tallest guy. That's your thought
you would
process?
think.
Hey, Coach, I don't know. I mean, he's a basketball coach. He might be onto something here.
Might be on something. Here's what I would say. Everybody talked about how good of a job Caruso was doing.
Yeah.
And
He had
he
40.
gave up 41 and 24.
Yeah.
I
I don't know if that was the greatest defensive job ever.
Yeah.
How do you stop him?
What would you
Here's
do?
what I would do.
Yeah.
First of all, you got to hope he has a bad night.
Yeah.
That's one thing, because when he is so talented. And he's, but not, here's the thing. I think physically we know how gifted he is.
Yeah.
He's also now got a little mental edge about it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's coming. You can tell maturity's coming. I hate when Jeff says it because he says he's going to dominate the league. That being said, what he did the other night was just,
It was impressive.
it's impressive.
Yeah.
I think at some point in time, you've got to see if you can get him up and down. I think you've got to see if you can frustrate him a little bit like Minnesota did.
Josh Winfrey just said on Ben Lomond Cadet message board, you just got to bait him into throwing an elbow.
Yeah, absolutely. you got to see if you can mentally, because he's still a young kid. Is right now going to be the time where he breaks down mentally because he's not been in this situation.
Yeah.
I don't think that happens in 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
I think this is maybe one of the first and last times you're going to get that opportunity, because when he gets used to how playoffs basketball is going to be, he is a flat out problem.
I think the one thing that you have to do is you have to start going at him offensively. I think you got to get him in foul trouble. He didn't get his first foul until the fourth quarter on last week.
What's your opinion?
I don't watch NBA basketball. I'll be honest with you.
Good opinion.
Well, so I'm going to put it. So I'm going to put it in more your terms. What did Ryan have to do to defend you in the backyard? Because this is what's happening. This is what's happening.
Careful what I say here, because Ryan was always a little bit shorter than I.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like Winfrey said, he always just give me the elbows.
So there's your answer.
Yeah.
You got to get into it. You have to get into those sides.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew I could put it in the terms that the Moore family would figure out on that one. Yeah.
Be real careful how I phrase that.
Yeah, paper, rock, scissors. Judge usually beats business owner every time.
Yeah, I may need him one day.
You might need him indeed when it comes down to it. Solon, do you want me to ask mine?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. And we'll ask Reese on this.
No
one too.
doubt.
We were going to revisit it because you and I went to the championship game on Monday.
Oh, the church league.
Could you have scored 10 points in that game?
No, absolutely not. That's pretty good kids out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of those guys are kids. I mean, they get up and down the floor real well. There's certain teams I think I can get 10. The other night, I think I'm over there with Mr. Woodley.
Yeah.
30 guy.
Yeah. You didn't get to dribble the clock out.
Yeah,
a little fist bump there at the end on
absolutely.
that one. No, but I guess for Reese, for Trev, anything like that, competitively, is there any basketball left in the body? Could you get out there and run up and down?
I played 2 games of church league basketball this year. In both games, I got injured.
Okay.
So I had to retire. After the first game, my whole left side was mangled. The second game, my back was mangled.
Mangled. You got a car wreck.
How was the refereeing in those games?
Do what?
How was the refereeing?
Scott Moore. I mean, he had calmed us down a little bit. I love Scott. I love that guy. No relation, but yeah, it's very physical. It's very physical. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, we played the Robledo boys one time. And, I got to guard the biggest guy on the team. And,
You got to guard Rubio.
Yeah. And I think there's only 5 of us on the team on our team at the time, and it was not. After that, I retired.
Oh, okay. Well, Ryan J. Moore has weighed in the Ben Lomond message board. He said they want one. We need to hurry up with Reese so they can eat supper, and 2, he said he was shorter but tougher and better looking. And Josh Winfrey said that.
I'm still the favorite son, though. Just so we're just.
You know why we know that? Because they're waiting on him just so they can eat.
Yeah. He also, Josh Winfrey said he imagines that Reese was maybe high emotion in those games and Ryan was high logic in those matchups. Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Logic.
But no, I don't think I'm getting 10 in that game.
No.
Now, our question that maybe K-Ron would like to ask was, did Josh Rubio get 10 in that game?
Whoa.
Did he?
I don't think he did. That was we were in the midst of some high passionate talk.
There was some talk
on those sidelines over there.
There's just a little yak going on.
Yeah, I think K-Ron did. I think K-Ron, not to spill any beans out there, but I think K-Ron was trying to say, "Big man, get in the paint" a couple of different times. It was a highly emotional game.
Got a little emotional there a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we were about to see a battle of giants in that one. I was ready for it on that one. Solon, do you want to let Reese get his? Or
I want to hear your question first.
Yeah,
what's your question? You've been waiting all week for this. So what's your question?
Supposed to ask a question?
Yeah, you got to ask a question.
Yeah.
Just give us a question.
It's random.
It's a random question. You got a random question?
I'm a baseball guy.
I love it.
I'm a baseball guy. So where's Warren County with Warren County baseball? That's my question.
Well, I mean, obviously our middle school baseball team had a really good run this year, but
Yep.
then in the tournament, got put out pretty quick, quicker than I think they thought they were going to.
Yeah.
High school baseball team, obviously 20 games, 21 game winners this year, but did not win a district game.
Where they at next year?
I think they're going to have the same problems next year. I think there's a how do you solve the problem of beating Cookeville, beating Shelbyville, beating Lincoln County, and beating Coffee County? Because let's be honest, Cookeville and Shelbyville were still playing this week.
Yeah.
They were both in the state.
Yeah.
So I mean, when people say, "Hey, you didn't win a district game," it's like, yeah, you didn't beat two state quality teams. So I think that's where Warren County's in. Is you're obviously better than a level of the surrounding area, but you're still maybe a half level behind the teams you have to beat in the district, which is it's a tough place to be because you're good, but you have to be great, and that might be the toughest step to ever make. Is going to good to great.
We talk about a little bit with girls basketball, like in this area. You just brought up a great point with that. I mean, you can have a pretty good team, but it's not the elite level that you got to have to compete in the district right now.
Yep.
We've also talked about that Cookeville and Shelbyville. These teams are not senior laden. It doesn't seem. They got some horses that are young kids. I think what's going to be interesting is when tryouts roll around, the baseball team this past year was affected in a positive way based on transfers.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many kids transfer in? How many kids? Now, I don't know any of those questions, but I would say this. I think that you would hope that you could add a couple pieces to the puzzle, because right now you're going to have to add some pieces to the puzzle. Because let's be honest, Shelbyville and Cookeville are not getting worse. Those are really, really good squads right now.
And Franklin Fisher in the Ben Lomond Connect message board says, and Lincoln County should be in the state as well. There's a lot of people that argue that Cookeville and Shelbyville are in the state tournament, and Lincoln County is the most talented team in that district.
You've got the Lynch boy from Lincoln County playing right now. The dad's the coach there. We played against some in middle school, but there was one comment that was made to me years ago. You mentioned the word great, Jeff.
Yep.
Do you want to be great or Warren County great? You know, the probably Warren County. And I'm going to step on a lot of toes right here, but everybody wants to be Warren County great, and everybody wants to have the picture on the Warren County. They're going to be a major league player. But the thing about it, when I was in high school, we played Riverdale, Oakland, Cookeville. We played Americans. I remember when I pitched I was a sophomore in high school. I pitched against Oakland, and Coach Walker said, "You got the ball." And who was at the game? Tommy Lasorda. Tommy Lasorda at that game because his godson, Brennan King, was in there. And, he got drafted, and everybody, that team that we played, every pitcher went D1. The right fielder, I think it's Jeremy Sladen. I think he went and played at Georgia Tech. But, and there's a difference now. It's just the way that, in my mind, because I'm a baseball guy, and I love the game, and I always will. But baseball has evolved or devolved. And when I was growing up, we spent all of our years at the field. Now you see a bunch of softball, a bunch of grown men playing softball, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But it's a lost art. And I'm going to probably step on a lot of toes today, but you asked me, so I'm going to get my money's worth there.
Viewership was going up.
Hot wings, hot takes.
But and it's great to win 21 games in a season. But let's be honest, who we playing?
Yep,
who we playing?
It's a situation where you at the end of the day you're going to want to beat Coffee County, Cookeville, Lincoln County, and Shelbyville. And if you're not going to, then in a lot of ways, there's still going to be people that say, is what he just said is, how did you get to where you're at? But where are you going to go from there? Because there's more to do.
Then this is going to be my question, because you brought it up, and he just brought it up a little bit in what he was talking about. And first of all, we got to do this because Ryan, who is the judge, wants to eat, and we got to make sure he does what the judge wants. Okay. You brought it up. I've had many people bring it up. He just said it. The city leagues right now are a problem because you don't have as many kids playing at an early. The funnel is just small.
Yep.
Okay, and he also brings up the softball deal. Let's be honest, the Morrisons, the Midways,
Centertown.
Those are huge.
I was out there last night.
Those are huge deals. I'm hearing in the city there may be only 3 to 4 teams in junior league. Well, last time junior league was 3 teams.
Yeah.
So you've got, those are what, 9, 10, 11-year-old young men.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've only got that number, well, that number doesn't increase when they get to a level of where competition is at.
Yeah.
I don't think travel baseball is as big in this area as it was at one point in time.
You'll get one group together around 6 to 8 years old, and they just stay together. Which means you're only.
The thing about travel ball too that's changed, it's evolved. Now, because you can go play travel ball now, you can go play a high elite travel ball tournament, and now they have showcases. They've got showcases, probably much like basketball, volleyball, whatever sports you want to call it, football. But they've got showcases. So why go watch a high school game and watch one kid play when you can go to a game in Memphis and watch 5 or 6 kids play or whatever?
Yeah,
I guess
it's a huge.
My question is, how do you change it? Because once it starts, we've talked about it in Warren County football, and I'm in no way equating baseball with Warren County football, but there was a 30 to 40 year window. It was tough.
Yep.
Well, baseball back when we were growing up, the Civic Center area was just a place to be.
We lived there. We played cup ball. We lived there.
So how do you get that back, or does it ever come back? Has that left and it's not coming back? That's my question.
I think it can be. Now, this is one of the most radical ideas that I think I've ever gotten from one of our loyal Warren County Sports Authority listeners. Said they should go to all the communities and make them play baseball until they're 12 years old. That if you're going to go to Morrison, that's fine.
You got to
Morrison
play
plays baseball on those fields. And they said if they're in Centertown, they play baseball until they're 12 years old. Basically until they're middle school age, that they should be playing baseball. And then if you get cut, you don't go there from 12 to 18 if you want to go to the communities and start playing softball because you didn't make the baseball teams. I was like, one, that'll never happen. If you want to really, if Warren County wants Warren County High School, where we said the funnel as it get bigger, that's one way. It's not just counting on the city to do it; it's talking about all of Warren County.
Well, when you bring that up, two programs I think that are really it's really beneficial for them in this community: the soccer and basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, you got all the junior pro stuff. I don't want to call it JC anymore, but they're over at the Milner Center. The soccer deal. I talked to Coach Wood. He's got 2 daughters that are involved in soccer and some others. On a Saturday morning, that place is packed and pissed apart. You got kids getting involved. I said it a couple weeks ago, Jeff. A kid doesn't learn at 19 or at 15 years old to start hitting an 85-mile-an-hour fastball if he's never swung the bat.
No, they do not.
So I think for guys like Reese that are involved in baseball and want it to be successful, you got to get some people in the room and figure out how you're going to get numbers back up. Because if you don't get numbers back up, this is going to be something that could continue, and that's a shame. In a lot of ways.
I think they tried to make some of those changes with Tree City Baseball.
Yep.
I think there were some parents and some former pioneers that have got involved in that. They're trying to. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be American status like we were in the 80s and 90s when we were growing up, but I think that they're trying to do some with that. So I think that's helpful. But again, too, I think that you just made the point, and I think we just got a message about this. Here's one of the things that you have a trouble with City Ball is they started that up, April 1st?
Yes.
Around that? Well, I know, I'll tell you this much. Our middle school baseball team didn't stop playing until about 2 weeks ago.
What?
So how they're not going to be able to go play in that league when they're already playing there. It's like in some aspects, if we're going to have youth leagues that are going to help our school teams, you're going to have to create your league around the school system schedule. They can't move their schedule.
Well, but here's the thing that I think that I've not understood. I just don't understand about the dates that are going on. I'm not saying that we didn't play when school went on, but it seemed like we played all summer.
Yeah.
Almost leagues were ending when we were going back to school.
Yeah.
Some of these leagues are going to be over in the first week of June.
We're going to be shooting fireworks on empty fields.
So you got a 2-month window when you could have a lot of kids because they're not going to school. They're not as active. Yeah. And you got a 2-month window where it's dead. I don't understand. I think that's something that needs to be really examined, because if not, you can't keep this up with 3 junior league teams. Because let's be honest, if you had 10 teams in junior league, it doesn't go from 10 to 15 in senior league. You got 3 junior league teams, good chance we're not going to be 9 next year in the senior league.
And Chris, not only that, speaking of season ending, I mean, why not? Why is Warren County not bringing in tournaments into these fields? Because I mean, these fields are really good. I mean, they drain well.
Tell me how hard it would be. What's the hurdles that you have to go to if you want to rent that facility, Jeff Simmons? If you say, hey, I'm bringing in a 8 to 10 to 12 baseball teams.
Well, you know the 2 words: insurance and liability.
Okay.
Guy, that's going to be those are going to be the
I know
tough
those
ones.
words.
Yeah, he knows those really well. I think you're going to end up with insurance liability, and then I know there's a lot of people that'll start talking about, well, it's really hard to charge gate fees.
Okay.
Which I've always said, package them into the team fees.
How it works now, it's a one-time fee. You pay the one-time fee. That way, I mean, used to when my son was playing, you know, we were playing at a high level. You know, you did pay a gate fee, but then all of a sudden it came, okay, you pay a one-time fee, and that includes your fee into the gate, because that was one thing I always heard. Well, there's too many places to park, and people can sneak in and whatnot, but have a one-time gate fee, and that's your entry fee for your team.
Yeah. I agree. I think a lot of it just becomes, and I'm sure we'll get off the air and we'll start getting, well, we had this or we had that. And it's like, I get that you had it one weekend, or maybe we had the district tournament from the Babe Ruth All-Stars or what the Cal Ripkins or whatever affiliation they're having there. That's fine. That's one.
Yep.
But he just said it. You got kids in this. They're playing every weekend.
Yeah.
And if they're not playing here, they're going to Cookeville, they're going to Murfreesboro, they're going to Memphis, they're going to Nashville,
Tullahoma.
They're all going to Tullahoma. I was talking to a parent last night, Midway kid. They're there to watch their daughter play Midway. They just come from baseball. Their kid's playing Manchester Recreation League. We have to start figuring out how to get kids. In my personal opinion,
here's what you have to have. You have to have somebody like Reese or a leader that says, you know what? And they're not going to get paid. This is not going to be a money-making opportunity.
Yep.
You have to say, hey, I'm going to see if I can, next summer, if I can hold 3 tournaments. Yep. I'm going to see how hard it is to set up, what the hurdles are, and see if it can grow from there. But then you got to have somebody with pretty thick skin, because there's going to be some hurdles.
Yep.
You know, there's, as much as we want to promote, there's a lot of people say, hey, you got a great facility. It's kind of like that guy that's got the real nice home. You got the real nice home, you won't invite anybody in. Yep. You got all the facilities to make this work, but we're not willing to do what it takes to bring people in. You got to have people like some of our fathers have been in the past.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
You have to have the Earl Parks,
yes.
Jeff McGee's, Carl Bowles,
yes.
McBee's, all those guys.
Because at that time it was all volunteer.
Yes,
it was all volunteer.
Yes.
I remember when Dad was involved and all that. Like you said, Earl Park, and then I can't remember the gentleman's name, who the trophy guy. But I mean, it was all volunteers. It was all run by volunteers, and they all bought into it.
Yeah, best thing they ever did was leaving the fields unlocked so individuals can use it in off hours. Murfreesboro, Cookeville, et cetera, can't do that. It's a big deal, and I appreciate it more than I can say, said Josh Winfrey in the Ben Lomond Connect message board. Hey,
he fell right in, man.
He knows what we do here on the Warren County Sports Authority. Last thing before we go, I want to tell everybody, C4 Apparel.
C4 Apparel.
We will be putting out the winner. I thought we were going to be able to do an easy drawing, because I was like, we'll have 100 or so, and we'll just do a draw. We got to go through about 1,700 names right now.
Yeah, that wheel's going to be big.
The wheel's going to be big. We will be putting out the winner, letting everybody know who won the Warren County Sports Authority swag and
the official apparel provider of the Warren County Sports Authority. Contact Jeff Simmons or Jeff Chisholm. I do that every time. Jeff Chisholm with all your apparel needs: hats, shirts, jackets,
Sock.
pullover socks.
He does it all.
You name it, he does it.
We are making a list for the people. I had a call yesterday that said, "Hey, I know if your big head can fit in one of those hats, mine can. I want it." Then they said, "We want a Warren County Sports Authority one." We're on the mission. We're gonna get some of that stuff ordered for you. We'll let y'all know when we have that stuff in, and you can come and get that. Again, appreciate C4 for their sponsorship. Also appreciate Supreme Building Products. for letting us come
letting
over
us
here.
come.
Thanks for having us.
And check out those FYI Fridays.
Every year Friday, 9:00, right?
Friday, 9:00. You can see that
Yeah,
on.
Brian,
You can see that on Warren First on that one too. And again, too.
Tune in.
Thanks so much to our presenting sponsor of the Warren County Sports Authority. That is Prater's Barbecue. Where guys, you already go eat?
Let's go eat.
I think so.
Yep. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Yep. Appreciate it, brother.
With that hat proud, Trevor.
Yeah, I will.